Hey, my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, this is Barry Dean with the Association of Catholic Coaches and Athletes. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the weekly spiritual workout. The format is as follows. You will see the upcoming Sunday readings first, with the meditation for the Word Among Us in print. Then you'll see a priest with a 2.5 minute or less video reflecting on the upcoming Sunday readings with an athletic message in it. Then you'll see a 2.5 minute video or less of a coach or athlete giving a testimonial on a part of the faith that really inspires them. And then in print, you will see a "Where is it in the Bible" section with a catechism reference if it applies. My recommendation to use this, if you're a coach or athlete at a school, to get a group of you together. I know it's uncommon for us Catholics sometimes to get together with faith stuff, but to read the readings, someone read the readings and the meditation. It's a great conversation starter. You don't need a master's degree to understand it and start a great conversation. And then watch the two videos to better prepare us for Mass and inspire us by the coach or athlete's testimonial. Then read out loud the "Where is in the Bible" section. And I urge you to do this at night, sometime during the week with your families on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night. The same with at your school on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday morning to get everybody together. And then, of course, if you're an individual, you should obviously benefit yourself by doing it. If you like this, copy and paste it and text it to your friends. If I can help you, assist you in any way, and or put you on my mass text and email list, text me at 334-676-0434, and I'll add you to my list. I'll give you a call if you need to talk to me. Hey, God bless you on your faith journey, and I'm here to help any way I can.
The end of every season, right before playoff times, all good coaches and teams go back to the basics, get down to the fundamentals to make sure they shore up any loose ends before the playoffs, because mistakes can self-destruct any good team. And anyone who's played on a team knows that. And the church is very wise because at the end of the liturgical year, or the end of our regular season, so to speak, she turns our minds back to the basics as well. And that's why this week we hear from the prophet Malachi, who's the last book in the Old Testament. And Malachi warns the people. He says, look, because of your laziness and bad instruction, you're leading many people astray. And obviously, this is not a good thing. So he says, we need to go back to the basics. Have we not all the one Father? Has not the one God created us? Why then do we break faith with one another, violating the covenant of our fathers? Why do we stray away from the basics? So today, let's buckle down. Let's get back to the basics, follow the instructions and the commands of the Lord, because we belong to him. And with his help, we can win the game too.
I grew up in a family of 10. I was the oldest, 5 boys, 5 girls. We were a very competitive family. My grandfather was a football coach for a number of years. He was football, basketball, baseball, pretty much any sport he was a coach. Growing up, my dad was a coach. He coached soccer, he coached football, he coached wrestling. Wrestling was kind of always our main sport, and we were smaller kids. So growing up, we already kind of knew we weren't going to be football players or basketball players, and so we kind of knew that was going to be our sport. Some things that really stood out to me at an early age was, and now as I reflect back on it, in a competitive world, it's easy to lose sight of your priorities. And something my dad did very intentionally that still sticks out with me, and I try to pass on to my own children, is the prioritization of things in your life. And our faith, our Catholic faith, was so important to us. And we would travel to tournaments and have wrestling meets, but we never forgot to pray at night before we went to bed, and we never missed Mass. And there are plenty of times where it was inconvenient, or it would have been easy to say, well, we just can't make it. We never missed it. And I saw how important that was to him at an early age, and that resonated with me.
'Cause when the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come